How limited was naval warfare technology during Decatur's time? Imagine a world where ships relied solely on wind and human effort to traverse vast oceans, where the art of naval combat depended on the skill of sailors and the design of wooden vessels. During the early 19th century, when Decatur was active, naval technology was still in its developmental stages, and the capabilities of warships were constrained by the materials and scientific understanding of the era. Ships during Decatur's time were primarily constructed from wood, which limited their durability and firepower. The main vessels used in naval warfare were frigates and ships of the line, with the largest ships carrying around 60 to 100 guns. These ships relied on sails for propulsion, making their movement dependent on wind conditions and limiting maneuverability during combat. The design of these ships was focused on broadside firing, where cannons on either side would unleash volleys against enemy vessels. This meant that positioning and wind direction played crucial roles in battle outcomes. Naval artillery consisted mainly of smoothbore cannons firing solid shot or explosive shells. These cannons had limited range and accuracy compared to modern standards. The firing process was labor-intensive, requiring crews to manually load and aim the cannons, which slowed the rate of fire. Additionally, the lack of advanced targeting systems meant that hits were often based on chance and sailor skill rather than precise aiming. Navigation technology was also relatively primitive. Ships relied on celestial navigation, using tools like the sextant and chronometer to determine latitude and longitude. While these instruments were significant advancements at the time, they still left room for errors that could lead to navigational hazards or delays. Without modern communication methods, coordinating fleet movements and relaying tactical information was slow and challenging. Despite these limitations, naval commanders like Decatur demonstrated ingenuity and strategic brilliance. They maximized the capabilities of their vessels through clever tactics and daring maneuvers. However, the fundamental technological constraints of the period meant that naval warfare was heavily dependent on the skill of sailors, the design of ships, and the elements. The era was characterized by a reliance on wooden ships, limited artillery range, and basic navigation tools, making naval warfare during Decatur's time a testament to human ingenuity within the technological boundaries of the early 19th century.